if you're wondering where I am and what the buzz is, we are at the Royalty Soapie Awards. We've all come together and convened to celebrate the jewels and the gems of our South African entertainment and storytelling industry. Kalina Kina Candice Mudisele with the great pleasure of being your host of the red carpet edition of the Royalty Soapie Awards 2021. To kickstart us off, the 5th annual awards were out here celebrating amazing individuals dressed to kill, but performers that we love to love and sometimes love to hate. You can decide how you feel about the man who's joining us and me on stage right now. Ntate Aubrey, if you could please grace us with your presence.
Thank you, Mamudisele. Lovely to see you, looking great.
Likewise, as do you. I'd say no hair out of place, but you look ravishing, sir. You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
This has been a crazy time for us as entertainers. We've all been cooped up and many of our colleagues have been without work. We could say going on 2 years, but you know, those of us in the film and television industry have been very fortunate and blessed to be able to work. So we're out here celebrating. It's good for us to be out and celebrate each other and celebrate the work that we do and acknowledge each other's peers.
Yeah, and we don't take moments like this for granted when, of course, we've come to celebrate, but also acknowledge that we are booked, busy, and absolutely blessed, and that you certainly are.
Thank you so much.
Now, currently, I said, before you joined me, I said, there's those that we love to love and those we love to hate. Right now, I'm loving to hate you on a particular show called The Estate.
Yes.
All right, so you landed that role. That role called you into play and called you into Arrival.
Yeah.
What is something that you love to love about the character you play?
Everything that I read on the page, and I think the freedom and the trust I'm afforded to play the character. I think I'm working with a bunch of talented people who are secure in their talent and their creativity, that when I come with an offering, it's embraced. And similarly.
Yes, we're playing.
So we're playing, and we're about a bunch of players out there doing what we love to do, and hopefully our viewers are enjoying it out there. So I think it's just right and incumbent for me to do the same and say, hey, try it this way, less of that, more of this, enjoy, and breathe confidence into people's lives.
Oh, you're breathing confidence into me right now. I'm definitely tearing a couple of leaves from your book, and I'm going to ensure that other people read it too. So thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank
we
you.
look forward to seeing you for the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
All right,
Enjoy. Cheers.
He said it, each one, teach one. I said I'm tearing leaves from his book, and this is definitely a page from the story of Aubrey that I want to keep reading. But also, let's see which other people and what other chapters we can read through on the Royalty Soapie Awards. This is the Red Carpet 2021. Let's see what's going on. Go na le mang, ngwaneso. It goes out saying that celebrating industry royalty and events of this nature would not be possible if we did not have the founder. And this woman standing next to me needs no introduction whatsoever. If you watch television and you enjoy South African entertainment, this face is one that we absolutely celebrate. Mamwini Unjani, I'm absolutely blessed. Thank you so very much for inviting us to a party.
It's always a pleasure having you. You know this.
Thank you so
You're looking ravishing.
Thank you. And if I feel as you look, I think that's pretty amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So I think one thing that should be considered is the fact that we don't often have moments to celebrate, especially over the past year and a half, where the industry comes together and we get to revel in the greatness of stories that we're presenting to the world and not only South Africa. So what is that pushing factor for you to keep this going for the 5th year in a row?
I think for me, television has always been on. There's never been a moment, COVID or no COVID, there's never been a moment where there was nothing on TV because there's COVID. So that pushed us. It made us to really forge ahead and say, let's celebrate these people that are continuing, despite the challenges that we are facing as a nation, as the world, who are still there. They're risking their lives to go and entertain and tell stories that are relevant, that are needed. So we're doing what we do best.
Yes, and it really helps us shape our future. It helps us shape our generation for us to see our stories reflected on screen. And you do it so beautifully in allowing us to come in spaces like this and convene. So now, there's a category that I personally love, and it's Best New but Young Performer.
Yes.
What do you think is the importance of us lifting while we rise, but also letting the young people take the spotlight?
Definitely. For me, I looked, because most of the shows, especially shows that have families, they always have the young ones, the ones that are still going to school. But I felt it's not fair to put them on the newcomer category, because in that category you have people who have been doing theatre shows, who have got experience, in that newcomer one. But we felt, let's honor the young ones who have got no experience whatsoever, who are still in school, but they're doing also so well on TV, telling stories that we so desperately need, as South Africans, for entertainment and also for education. So we introduced this category, and it's also my favorite.
We're certainly going to be looking out for it. One of my favorite categories also is the Lifetime Achievement Award. I certainly can't wait for the show to begin, and I know you can't. So I'm going to let you go off and continue with the celebrations. Thank you so very much. And we can't wait to see how everything goes. That, of course, was Mamweni, the founder of the Royalty Soapie Awards, who has allowed us to come into this space and celebrate industry greatness. Twang, 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 ribbon, twanang limvelo. Here comes the bride, all dressed in grey. Okay,
yes, of course. Hello, Mama. I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing.
So lovely to see you again.
Likewise. Dynamite comes in small packages. Don't be fooled. We're very small in real life, despite what the camera seems to show us. But one thing we pack is a lot of talent. And this lady right here has all of it.
Yes, thank you.
Talk to us about what it means for you to be at the heart of keeping South Africans alive at a time like this.
I think for me, growing up, I realized that acting for me has always been a calling. So it brings me so much joy that I'm able to literally just light up everyone's, faces and just do that and just have people happy, and it makes me really happy.
And you do it so effortlessly. I want you to speak in that camera right there very briefly and give me a word or something that you would say to young Mvelo who was hoping to be on platforms like this, on screen, be loved and celebrated. What would you speak to her in those moments where she was discouraged? Because I know that the young people out there who want to be where you are and be celebrated as you are.
I think one thing I'd have to say is dream as much as you want to dream. No dream is big enough. No dream is, oh no, it's too much, I can't. No, you can achieve anything you possibly put your mind to. Like, don't ever let fear or people stop you from doing what you want to do.
Again, if I could drop the mic, I would. I'm just going to pass it into my other hand for like dramatic effect. But we get the point. And we get your point because you're on point. We love it.
Mama, you're amazing.
Thank you. All right, get on my stage, get on my stage, get on my stage. Get off my stage, girl. Like I said, we are on point. And let's get to the point. And that point right now is the ad break. But we come back and celebrate the Royalty Soapie Awards, the heart of hearts in our South African entertainment and storytelling industry. You don't want to miss it. We have the best of the best right here.
For me, I've struggled for the longest time with anxiety, so just being here for me is like a major step, not looking around constantly, but just like trying to be calm and relaxed. And I am presenting the first award tonight, so I'm really excited about that.
Jewels and gems that we're picking as national treasures that we celebrate today. This evening, we're taking it all the way to the top. And speaking of the top, what would it be if we didn't have one of our favorite nominees? She is the Outstanding Supporting Actress nominee of Vertrouwd met Rugby, Melissa Mosain. So come on and join us in all of your regal beauty. Baie dankie, jy lyk so pragtig, my liefie. Oh, howdy. Okay, baie dankie. Okay. That first moment when you found out that you were nominated, what is the feeling? Give it to me in 3 words.
It was indescribable, exciting, and cool.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that. So when you first joined this entertainment industry, the world of entertainment, the world of storytelling, which can be sometimes scary but also amazing when you're celebrated, which you're worthy of it. What was your biggest expectation and what's the greatest reality that you've got to see?
I think I was actually talking about it the other day, is you get a lucky break to be in the industry, but hard work keeps you in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a reality check. There's not going to be lucky breaks all the time. You've got to work and hustle.
I love that. Working and hustling.
Yes.
What are the words that you would say to the young Melissa? Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
Wow.
excited to be on stage like these, excited to watch herself on screen. What would you say to young Melissa? You can even say it in Afrikaans should you wish.
Okay.
Say that for, actually say it in camera right over there.
Okay.
Ja.
Dit is moontlik. Volg jou drome.
That's wonderful.
Well done.
Okay, well that's it. Congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
And I simply cannot wait to see you. All right?
Thank you so
All the best, all the best, all the best, all the best, all the best. Now, friends that are watching at home, I said this off camera, and I'm gonna say it again because I say it unashamedly. I'm over Didi. I'm over Didi. And I'm over her for one main reason. Not only is she wildly talented, so that's reason number one, but number two, you look so regal and present at such a young age.
Thank you so much. I really
Nominated for Young Performer?
Yes, definitely nominated
Okay,
for you.
take me through the journey. You're on social media probably?
Yes, 100%.
And then you saw that your name was there.
Yep, I was just, so I got a call from my friend actually.
Okay.
And my friend was congratulating me and I'm like, congratulations. For what?
What?
Right? And then I see it and I didn't even know what to say. I was just shaking and crying and I'm just so grateful.
So
It's beyond
Mamwini,
words.
absolutely. And Mamwini and I had a conversation, right? And we were speaking about, I mean, obviously she's the founder of the show and founder of the awards. And we were saying that this is actually our favorite category because we lift as we rise, but we give the platform to young, incredible artists like yourself to take the stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What does that pressure look like for you? Do you feel like you've been pushed to excel further, or are you resting comfortably knowing that you're celebrated?
I wouldn't say I'm resting comfortably, I wouldn't say, but it definitely does push me to do better, to do more, because you see this now and it's like, what next, right? So I'm definitely inspired to do more.
I dropped the mic, but we need this equipment. Please remove yourself from this stage because you're overwhelming and someone is chopping onions.
All right, thank you so much
Didi,
for having me.
good luck. All the best. We've loved to love, sometimes love to hate, but at the end of the day, love is at the center of it all. His name is Lungalushi Mufugeng, or you can just call him Lungalushi, and he's joining me right now. Lungatumena! How does it feel knowing that you are at the heart of keeping South Africans entertained at a time that's sometimes turbulent during the pandemic?
Honestly speaking, it's a blessing. I always take it as a blessing every day, gratitude. And also I understand the magnitude of the job that I do, right? And I understand that, you know, I'm becoming a household name on a daily basis. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the channel, the platform, the production company. I'm very grateful.
And one thing that you can't take away is that no man is an island. Sometimes we work better as an ensemble. Tell me what the energy is like on set, because you just naturally feed off of everyone, but they give you great energy as well.
That's true, that's true. I mean, when I started off, you know, I was so scared working with Cindy and Somla until they were like, you know what, we're here to build a family and we need to present the family on screen, right? And that just opened up a door where I was like, okay, guys, this is me. I'm stripping down and please groom me. So now we're at a point where we can't live without each other. Honestly speaking, tonight, I'm looking forward to me being on stage because I'm presenting 2 awards today.
Yes, you certainly are.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I'm looking forward to seeing the winners, networking, congratulating them, and actually seeing beautiful outfits, get inspiration for the next one,
Indeed. We look forward to seeing you at the next one, no pressure. You gotta keep taking it to the top, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But obviously, I'd need someone to tag along.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna tag right into the next person. We're not tagging along anyway. Lunga, it's been amazing. Thank you so very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on stage.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Signing out. Well, that was quite heated. Okay, then. Bringing so much heat, some of your favorite individuals that we love to see on our screens, also on my stage. With that said, it is the Royalty Soapie Awards 2021. Let's celebrate.
I think this year is year for women. Maybe it's because I'm a feminist somewhere.
Like the younger generation, I'm really excited and looking forward to what kind of scripts and stories and characters that they're going to develop.
The villain's got to be very shaded, very likable, very funny, honor your craft.
Yeah.
It's a craft, it's a job, and when you're in there, there's nothing glamorous about it. There's nothing about the money or the fame.
Yeah.
It's just hard work.
When you play a villain, you know you're playing a very well-written character. It's enjoyable. You just have to put yourself in there. That's when you find out that inside you've got villains.
Emphasize is lifting as we rise. It's no good for us to celebrate the greatness that already exists without the intention of uprooting and upskilling the new talents that rest at the heart of South Africa's entertainment industry. With that said, I'm very, very honored to bring on Ntate Boni Ngubane, who is from the Royalty Soapie Foundation, who really has been at the heart of ensuring that the new talents are going to be celebrated here soon.
Yes.
Ntate Boni.
How are you?
I'm blessed, and how are you?
Very well, thank you so much.
Thank you so very much for joining us. You're doing an incredible work by
Thank you.
uprooting and upskilling and nurturing the talents that exist in KZN.
Well, that is what we believe in. We pride
Yes.
ourselves about that,
Yeah,
uplifting unearthing talent, more
Yes.
especially in rural areas.
Yeah,
and we felt very, very, very happy when we met. We were talking
Yeah.
about this idea. We said, look, we'll do a partnership so that we are able to get this gold and the diamond that are there in the rural areas
Yeah,
for
Ntate.
them to polish them and then make them to shine.
And as a partner, why was it important for you to go specifically to KZN and really nurture the talents that exist there?
Well, I come from KZN.
home
I'm
is-
saying then I said charity begins at home. So
Yes.
whatever that we do, we need to start at home. Because most of us, when we move into into urban areas, we forget about the kids, and then they feel neglected. That I come from rural areas. Nothing is possible for me. I said no, there's nothing as such. We need to go back, identify those talents, and work with them, give them the confidence. More than anything, we have to give them the confidence.
Oh, that is such a major, major blessing. And I know that the young people that are watching this right now and hope that they can meet people of your likeness that believe in them.
Oh yes. You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
They've got talent. I said in this industry, there's acting, there's production, there's behind the scene. They are learning and they are becoming very excited. They are very excited about those things. So we said, go for it, girls.
And in Turkey, I think you're not just focusing on the acting, because our industry is so multifaceted.
Look,
yes,
it's a lot. Like what we are doing right now. We are
Yes.
doing a great job. We also need to know we've got camera people, we've got a lot of people that are working behind the scene. Not only acting, they need to see other opportunities and go and grab it and run with it.
All right, in short, what are you looking forward to most in terms of the vision for the Royalty Soapie Foundation? What's the grand vision?
As long as they identify those talent, give them the opportunity, they shine one day. Who knows? We'll be here standing with them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I am deeply inspired. I hope if you are watching this and you're someone who wants to do the same, charity does begin at home. Uproot, lift as you rise, and unearth the talents that really deserve to be on platforms of this nature. While we take our hats off to the artists and greats that are present with us, we also acknowledge those who have come and gone. The past couple of months, if not year and a half, have unfortunately stolen so many great talents. And today, we have with us the wife of the late, great, most loved Ntate Menzi Ngubane. Mam Sikile, if you could please join us, ma'am. Oh, you look so gracious, ma. Hi, Bo. I wish I could speak like isiZulu, like serious or Xhosa. It's Xhosa. But for now, I'll say umutle, ufeletse, ubutsana. Thank you so very much for joining us. You look absolutely regal. I mentioned as you were coming on that we celebrate those that are here, but also celebrate the departed that we still love and revel in and revere and respect.
Yes.
And one of them, of course, is Ntate Menzubane.
Oh, my husband, yes.
What was it like being by his side and seeing his light continue to shine through the heart and the homes of all South Africans?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. You know, I used to say, if people could only see you, how soft you are at home, because they think that you are this most scary guy, and I used to call him my teddy bear. I used to call him, he was so soft, loving, he loved to laugh. He had this laughter that, you know, you wouldn't get enough of.
Tell me about the moments he would bring the work home. Because you know some actors, they don't know how to, I'd imagine as an exceptional professional that he was, but were there moments where he was still feeling the character and in the moment?
Yes, and I would bring him there like, Lalela Babaki, Sekayela. You are not Judas, you are not Sibusiso, you are my husband, you are Ubab Menzunzombani. So can you just bring it down?
All right.
Do you have like, sorry, Mama.
I love that. Is there a specific character that you loved seeing him play? Because he's played so many that we love so much.
So many. The one that stayed in my heart was, I usually say this, I was 16 at the time, and he played Mr. Kupeka in Yizo Yizo. That's where now I fell in love with him, and I said, that one is going to be my husband.
With everything in me, would love to give you the biggest and warmest of hugs.
I would love.
But I'm hugging you in a context of where we are right now.
I receive.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your light and his light that still radiates through you.
Most definitely. Thank you so much.
Please do enjoy the show, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Simply cannot take away from events like this, it's the fact that we get to see some of the people that we love to love. I'm gonna try not to stand. Actually, I'm unashamed. They're joining me right now. Nompumelelo and Crispin, please take the stage with me. How about out? Hey, what's up? Get it. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? I'm good. We're gonna have to do this. I want to hear your voices. I want to celebrate you.
Okay.
We hear your voices on screen. We see you on screen. We see your stories. We see your talent. But you're both nominated. Okay. All right?
Okay.
Talk to me about that moment you realized and found out that you were nominated.
Oh my God, it's amazing. It's overwhelming. Ingane kathubona khona ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngempela ukubusisile kakhulu and ukhona uyaphila.
Crispin, for you, obviously for the same show, yeah?
Yeah, so Lalela, with me, I've always struggled with confidence issues and like angibeliveli kangako ku talent lami, you know. But this nomination for me is a stamp. Yokuthi intwana yami.
Yeah, I'll tell you that for $3.99 at no cost whatsoever. Absolutely, you are both so talented. And like I said, it's so beautiful for us to see talent of your nature coming into our homes, and we love to celebrate you. So, lastly, I'm gonna wrap this up very quickly. Why do you think events like this, celebrating talent, are so important to you?
Iyabonisa ukuthi abantu bawubukela futhi bayawuthanda umsebenzi wakho nokuthi iyakwakha wena as an actor ukuthi ukhona ukuya phambili.
And when
besides what she said, I think you get to meet people, you get to connect, and something next opportunity might come from here.
You know their names. They're nominated. Wait for nothing. Okay, well, that's it. Please get off my stage. You've got enough time in the spotlight. Despite the composure and professionalism I'm keeping right now, I am bursting with excitement because the best of the best are in our midst. And I'm so honored to say that we celebrate you, South Africa. We celebrate you, storytellers. We celebrate you, entertainment industry, because if you haven't heard it, you're hearing it tonight. You are absolutely worth it. We lift as we rise and we celebrate the Royalty Soapie Awards this evening because we love to love them, we love to hate them, but of course, we love them all the same.